Hello, boys and girls. My name is Yoshi. You're watching my 100% blind playthrough of Yoshi and the Mysterious Book for Nintendo Switch 2. I was kind of confused what to say there because I'm just excited, I guess. Yeah. By the way, this is the right recording, right? Yeah, it looks so. I was just making sure it was recording, nothing else. In the last video, we left off trying to 100% the outro page on the Seaside chapter, as well as get every other Seaside chapter stuff done. We finally also finished off the Wee-Woo. That one also took a while. And I looked at our guide and figured out what I'm supposed to do. This first part is actually kind of interesting. It adds a new puzzle element to this, even more than the normal puzzle element. Instead of saving the daisies normally, we need to move them all the way over the safety, but not hurt them at all. We can't hurt any one of them. We just need to just barely move them instead. And we need to understand as well. Oh, whew, that was close. I almost accidentally threw an egg there, but because I was holding down the button, I could just use that. So if you wonder why I'm super worried, you have to do basically the same save thing we were doing earlier, but now instead of doing the normal secret, you cannot let a single Unchin die this time. Yeah, this time we need to keep the Unchins alive, but still save these two, which makes this even more chaotic. This will probably take some getting used to as a result. That was probably definitely not the right way to do that, that's for sure. So let's, this time do this the proper way. Instead of them hunting, we need to just get them to safety ourselves. While also making sure to never once hurt one of them. So it's basically a pacifist of the true pacifist run. Like, it basically disguises itself as a true pacifist run. Like, we still need to finish the level normally, but we can't take out any of the Outchins like we did the last time. We have to just first move each flower to the flower out of the way instead. Just as a result, it becomes more awkward to do because you have to figure out what to do as you're going around. It's like we're so worried about the thing, we need to basically keep every flower in a safety spot of some sorts. How weird. That one was just not quite there. Never had that happen. Alright, there we go. So we just can't have any of them eaten. Good show. Alright, now for the more interesting one that you probably are all going to see what happens. We need to somehow feed every single Elchin now. That means even the ones underwater somehow. Or at least the ones that we can feed. So, it's basically the same thing we do. Let them eat the crazy daisies, but now, in addition, we have to feed every last one of them at least one time. I think in order to make this work, we need to get more and more fruit to have enough to actually feed them all. Not to mention somehow get others to a different area. Also being careful not to accidentally ruin some of them. Okay, I think to actually get one of the extra ones done, we need to somehow go underneath the water first. then somehow throw the daisy downward? I don't know what else we can throw. Yeah, whatever. We're gonna have to feed them all anyway. Alright, we'll do it this way instead. And this one, we can just leave. Eat on its own. Okay. So the flowering background probably indicates that they've been fed already. Okay, now we have to do sort of a weirdish sacrifice, and by that I mean, like, we only get 2 apples. So to actually make the setup work, we need to save exactly 1 daisy. And then go on to grow literally every last apple in the available to have enough in order to feed all the dudes. Okay, well that was a little earlier than I expected. I'm just saying that's just basically okay, well we can't let that happen, that's for sure. Not that early at least. We need to redo that part, but have more apples around the side. Okay, well this might be a much harder level done this way. Well, some of the chins will eat on their own, some just our effort to be fed, and some require even more secrets to be fed. I just realized, looking at the health now, it kind of reminds me a lot of what the original Yoshi's Island had in terms of health. Okay, if we want to really do this safely, jump on the left, pull over the right, grab these ones, grab these flowers, grab these flowers. Grab these flowers. And another flower. We basically just need to make as many flowers as we can. Oh, while not letting a single apple go to waste. This makes it much tougher to get this all done. Need to make sure that happens safely. Lower side next, in case I forgot. Okay. I don't know if I see anything or not. Alright, we should probably actually go back this way. Okay, well that's one way to get rid of him. I was gonna do that at some point. You know, we need to somehow get food to every single one of them. We could probably also give the parrot to someone too. We may have to do that, but in a spot where they're not by themselves. Oh, frick me. Somehow I knew that was gonna happen, where I just going to throw the egg way too soon, and that's gonna happen. That's annoying. Well, time to restart the whole level. Do you see why this can be annoying now? Kind of weird. You have to be both a pacifist, but let the Mumsies get eaten at the same time. It's so awkward. If you mess up even once, it's gonna be bad. No matter what you do. Okay, I'll just live sooner this time. Okay, well, we still want to get this here done like we did the last time. It's kind of weird that we have to save one, Daisy, only to make it get lost only a few minutes later. Okay, this is awkward. Actually, evading these guys gets kind of rough sometimes. Yeah, that's kind of what we have to do when we're trying to make all the apples boom properly. Alright. Oh, got stuck! I didn't know I could do that. If it got stuck, it's not moving at all now. Alright, go ahead. So I gotta care about them anymore. You do. Option. So, I guess we better make the most of our resources now. Since this is tougher, we should probably try hitting this first. So that goes down. Because we have to be careful. If we accidentally give this to an Elchin, that is too close to another one, it's gonna probably take out its friends, which leaves pretty much only one safe option that I know about. Go all the way back to the start of the level and give it to the first Elchin, who's not going to move around. I'm not sure that otherwise does anything. Alright. Okay, well that fixed the problem of them getting stuck. Good to hear. So just by purposely failing to save the days. Okay, come on, dude. I'm just trying to get one of these to a gen. There we go. Alright. I guess running into it is a nice way to... I know that must look painful, Yoshi, but come on, it's the easiest way to get them food, I'll say. I will say. Oh, looks like we found the round we lost. We're just running ourselves into these guys now to get them the food that they need, I'm not sure if you could even feed the underwater one yet. I've never actually tried. Okay. Okay. There must be a way to feed the underwater Elchin. Oh, there is one more that I didn't even grab. Alright. We must have to throw this down further somehow. I just realized how we're supposed to get this, and it's very nasty, actually. Very nasty secret, in fact. We need to somehow either hit it with seeds, or hit it with something else that makes it go up. Since I'm not sure what to do, we'll probably just eat one of their friends' seeds. So we can make that work. Because otherwise I don't think it'll be feasible. Oh, okay, that's one way to do it too. I didn't even know that turned into a seed. There we go. Looks like every option now has a full belly. What a nasty secret, requiring you to basically explore every single level and learn every in and out just to make one discovery, man. Jeez. That was rude. How long that took. But it is what it is. So even if you take that one, you could take one from him. You could still go on to finish the level, which is good to know. Alright. Castaway time. Forgot how many more of these we still need. It's the slightly fell out of a wing crown. Catching the upshoots. Oh, we have to catch those, huh? Starts with the crow. That seems interesting. So many random discoveries we want to know about. Got every last fish. Okay, well that's a tough one to grab. We should probably grab that when we can. Stand near the hut, but heist up the... I say. We need to get on top of him somehow, then. I guess. Pain. Some of these ants are weird. Time you cast a hook of wing cloud. Alright, well let's do this one because it's gonna be otherwise. So we're gonna have to go into the alternate level first. Get this extra discovery by basically catching ourselves, I think. That's no idea how to get that thing properly. Okay, looks like we're gonna have to... Alright, I finally got this door. That almost worked, but not right apparently. Jill, that makes no sense. We need to just break their line on purpose. Yeah, that's how we get that done. We break the line on purpose. By grabbing the line with our own ton. Yoshi's ton was too strong for him. So then we just broke free of it that way. Now that's quite interesting. Alright. We'll go for this specific one, which would again bring us back to where we need to be. Okay then. That's the actual habitat to do something. Alright, well we're gonna have to get every last fish anyway, so I may as well start now. Of course, to get more, we also have to drain the water so that it becomes easier to catch the fish. Okay. There we go. Okay, we need to get this guy to basically be on the right. So I can inhale him and on top. I think I know how to make that come up here. Yeah, and out there he wasn't facing the right way. How hard is it to catch a single Okoro command? There we go, finally got it up to the top part. The whole point of trying to get it up is to get it up to the top part. Okay. Of course, now that frog is over there, I can make that work. Dude, this thing keeps pulling us down. I don't like it. So we need to somehow get that thing up top. Okay. Okay, I want to check what the other page is so I can figure that out. It's easier to catch fish if you hooked on, then bounce off the Okoroka. Oh, well, that makes more sense. We need to make this guy come down then. We just got him all the way up here, and now we're gonna have to get him all the way down instead. We just need to keep getting him down now until he's in this area. Then we have to bounce off of him while we're trying to catch a fish. That makes more sense. I wonder why it was so hard to figure that out. Maybe I'll use them to help catch one of the bigger ones. Alright. Well, we still need to capture every single fish in the entire pond. It's the normal one. I think that only works with the small fish. I just realized that it's probably the small fish the game wants you to catch, not the big ones. Yeah, you just have to use a jump to catch one of them, basically, instead of doing what we normally do. We get all the fish to eat this. Then just jump on the fish to get them out of the pond. That's how we get that achievement. I mean, discovery. I keep thinking that it's an achievement. It kind of feels like one, but also not. I just realized also, Switch games are starting to get more and more achievements by the dozen. Alright. Now we should catch these offshoots by doing the exact same thing. So that they also like impulse. Okay, I could just jump to get them out of there. That makes sense. A lot of these I didn't even think of trying to catch before. The other ones I almost kind of forgot about entirely. Alright, so we now have to basically do the same thing, but with the offshoots instead. And also get every last fish, too. Okay. Okay. We did the wing cloud smiley flower thing again. I just realized. Yeah, isn't that cool? Oh, there's the driftwood we're supposed to catch, probably. Almost forgot about this part. This has to be the driftwood. It can't be anything else. Okay. Because of how strenuous this is, we probably have to wait. Okay, this thing has a lot of strength, obviously. I need to wait. We need to wait for it to not be in the way. Oh, we could just break it. Okay, I guess breaking it's fine. Seems to count anyway. Okay, looks like this fish is needed. Okay. Okay. Does that count as every fish in them on? Or do we have to also get them over here? Probably would make sense if we have to get them over here. Alright, well, since they're not done with all the fish, we should probably keep hanging this dude up. Okay, now we don't need his help anymore. Wait, what if it's not the fish, and because of that, we have to actually grab the secret that we grabbed earlier? Because according to us, we've gotten every fish, but really, haven't we? Alright, whatever. Okay, I assume we have to fish out and fish too. I think it counts all of that. I think it actually does count every last fish and... yeah, crouching. That's how we get that one off, Okay, now for the normal one again. Yep, this time we're going after the maintenance straight away. Alright. Wait, there is another cashier. Wait, what the heck? I'm pretty sure I used this to get the other secret. Why does it keep spawning back in, dude? Oh, okay, so we just have to catch it one more time then? That was rude. You know we caught it with the other one. It doesn't count until after we've gotten the big fish. I wonder why that was so confusing 100%. Good grief. It'd be nice if the game gave me better clues on it, but yeah, that makes sense. Tidy up the rush is its own secret discovery, and then catching everything else is its own discovery. Okay, so I just have to hook it. I didn't have to catch it. Because no matter how hard you try, you can't catch it anyway. Alright. Oh, Snifford is actually almost done. I forgot that we left some of it. We should probably just finish it then. Let's see what's going on here then first. I think we have to... and multiple of them, Ah! Come on, Dame. We have to get every last token, it seems, in this level. But that one I kind of figured as much. So if there's only a limit to how much we have to get, probably have to get every last one. There, I wanted to just grab that first. Okay, now to get the remaining ones, I need to... So instead of getting only the ones required, we need to get every size one of them then. Can actually probably just go in the thing ourselves to grab some of the tokens. So yeah, we got all the tokens in this that we would need to finish the level normally. And even though we could... Oh wait, this one moves. Wait, this specific one moves. That can help us grab some of the player tokens. Sign tells me there's more tokens elsewhere. Alright. So I can't really go up there. Do I need to keep grabbing them? I'm a local, so what to do. More than likely I wanted to token somehow either decent or wasn't there, as it felt like I got all of them, but same time I didn't, because the game. More than likely one of them was stuck inside the Neptune Nut in such a weird way where I literally couldn't see it. That's why we're going backwards, to see if we can find that. Oh, I forgot about making the R's bigger. want to go that way, game, please. Could I actually, like, go up top, please, maybe? Like, look at that. It, like, literally was in all the... Again, it felt like I knew it was there, but the problem was that Sprite was covering the background so much I had no clue what to do, man. Yeah, then you get levels like this where it feels like you collected all the tokens, but in reality you didn't, because there was one literally hiding in the dude that you wouldn't have noticed unless you, like, straight up took him out. So in that case, I should have just ground pounded each one of them to break them apart on purpose. That would have made it easier to find that. Well, that was more annoying than it needed to be. Okay. Alright, I kind of wanted to finish this all off first, but I feel like I've been making you guys watch for too long, so I guess we're gonna end this episode here. Sorry, I guess we're not finishing Seaside today. As if the levels weren't very hard enough, Seaside is becoming even harder than the Chapter 1. I thought Chapter 1 and 2 are the hardest already, but now these are even harder? What is going on? All I can say is, what is gonna happen with Remote Island, and how hard is that gonna be? And I just realized, with the moon itself, the only thing I missed was flowers. The only thing I missed was flowers in that somehow. But we're going there and getting the flowers first, I guess. Since I didn't know where they are, I'll probably cheapen those too. But anyway, we're here now to say it because it's that time again. It's that time to end the episode time. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If it helped you, please leave a like, comment, rate, subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, goodbye.